Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yetti Podcast. It's episode 4, is it? I think it's episode
Oh,
4.
restart.
Shut up.
Now let's keep going. It is episode
It is
4.
episode 4, yes. How are we doing today, Jay?
I'm not too sure. I think I'm a bit tired.
Yeah?
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Yeah, it could be worse. It's a Monday, so...
Is it? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, have you been up to anything so far today?
What did I do today? I did something today. I can't
What
recall.
time did you get up today?
5:30.
In the morning.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I think that's when I went to... No. I went to bed around 4 a.m., I think.
Two
I
types
woke
of
up
people
around...
in the morning as a prime example.
Solar opposites. I worked. No, not worked. I did work last night, but I woke up around 12:30ish. I've had a problem, and it's really annoying me recently.
What's that problem you got there going?
For some reason, I've only been getting 7 hours of sleep.
That's a problem. I think 7 hours is okay though.
Oh, I don't know, man. I have this thing where I need 8 hours to be at peace. If I don't get 8 hours, I'm gonna be angry.
I mean, I can sometimes function at 4 hours.
Sorry.
You
please
are officially a Yeti now.
Yeah, I actually have interest searched up what Yetis sound like the other night. Have you heard what Yeti sounds like?
No, I haven't. Maybe we should play a Yeti sound effect right now.
Well, I had that idea, but then, well, not right now, but I had that idea before that could be the outro song or even the intro song, but I think it would scare some people off.
One way to find out.
It's like,
All right, Jay. What are we discussing today, my friend?
I was really hoping you'd have some topics. I mean, I've got a little story from last night. So last night at work, I was doing a close, and we finished around midnight.
Yep.
And the doors to this fast food restaurant were still open. They shouldn't have been, but they still were because I think we had to bring in some tables and chairs. Basically, I was packing up, ready to go, and out of nowhere, so it was just me and the manager at that point, and out of nowhere I hear, "Oi, the lads, the lads, the lads!" And here comes in these 6 drunk, massive men dressed as elves. I'm not joking. So I was in the back, the office area. 3 boys come around. They're like, "Hey, what's up, mate?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing? What the But, okay, I didn't say, "What the But I didn't know how to deal with them. And this is something I've got to work with. My strategy in the moment, because I was in a pretty good mood last night, so I didn't really feel like getting too angry. And so what I did was I was trying to think, all right, how can I get them out of here? I was thinking, in order to communicate with the drunk, you must become the drunk. So I tried to fix up my mind a little bit. I tried to be like, "Yeah, the boys, get out, get out."
Nice.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Anyway, yeah, my strategy looking back on it wasn't really that smart or anything. I mean, they were chill with me, but that's not the point. They shouldn't have been in there. They should have gotten out of there, and they did in the end. But in the process, they knocked down most of the chairs, a fair few of the chairs we stacked, not most of them, a fair few. They, God help us, the salt and pepper on the floor.
You said my name.
I'm not, oh, bleep. Why? God forbid, but they put all the salt and pepper packets on the floor.
Oh, well, what can you do?
Won't someone think of the children?
No.
But, yeah.
I'm sorry, kids, forgive me.
I think I have a conspiracy of why these drunks came in.
What's that?
Well, they were dressed as elves. Drunk
Oh.
elves, right?
Well,
Drunk elves.
It is that time of the year. Merry Christmas.
It is that time of the year. And I think what's happened is they've been sacked by Mr. Claus himself. I think Santa fired them, so now they're trying to hide up their sadness, their anger, their feelings with
So they went out.
drinking.
They went out to get drunk
They went out
because
with
Santa let
booze.
them go.
Yeah. One of them looked like your typical Love Island sort of person. One of them looked like someone off Love Island.
If anyone has seen Love Island, watching
Have
this
you seen
podcast,
Love Island?
no, and I don't plan to anytime soon.
My mama is. She's been loving it this year. Are you alright there, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. And speaking of fingers, do you have any topics to talk about?
Well, fast food industries.
What about them?
Which is the best one?
That's very subjective. What's
Yeah.
your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite. I mean, it would be better for in America because they have more options.
Oh, we're pretty good down here.
Down under.
Yes, down under. What do you think is a dangerous animal that you believe that you could fight and might win
I don't. I
in
don't.
Australia?
In Australia.
Dangerous animals in Australia. Piss off plane. Dangerous animals in Australia that you think that you have a chance with and that you might beat it.
I can hear that plane as well, by the way.
Yeah, loving it.
What is an animal, a dangerous animal in Australia that I can fight and come out on top?
The first thing that comes to my mind, a spider.
A spider. I mean, it depends how big it is.
Dude, you've got a boot, don't you?
Yeah.
Give it a good smack. In the words of Conor McGregor. And then you can have some proper 12 Irish whiskey. There's my bad accent for the day.
Oh, never say that again.
Alright, okay. Well, I've said it once, so.
Don't have to
Yeah,
say
come
it
on.
again.
What animal? What animal?
I mean, I don't want to be boring and say a spider because that might be obvious.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah,
every
yeah.
country has spiders, you know?
No need to
Like,
brag.
are we talking about typically native Australian animals? Because
How
Australia's
about
not one.
koala?
A koala. I mean, they're not dangerous, but
But look at those claws.
I mean, a platypus might seem
My
cute.
My uncle once held a koala, and they may look cute and all that, but it took a massive dump on his shirt, and it clawed at him.
That's a poor uncle.
Koalas are like wolves and sheep's clothing.
Hmm.
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 Minecraft.
Whoa. Minecraft.
Language.
Yeah, sorry. What about Minecraft?
Well, I was just thinking about the villagers in Minecraft. We were just doing that.
Why are there dangerous animals in there?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, there's a polar bear. Polar bears are dangerous.
Pardon me.
Very professional.
I mean, I don't know about you, I've never been face to face with a polar bear.
Well, I haven't either, so that makes two of us.
Yeah, you know what?
No,
I
I
know
don't.
what. Yeah, well, I'm about to say, so I'll help you with that. Bears are really scary.
Bears.
Bears are really scary.
What type of bear are we talking about?
Your average bear.
Just any bear.
Yeah, just the one down the pub. But yeah, bears I don't know too much about them, but I have seen a few things. But there was a documentary about it was called The Grizzly Man, I'm pretty sure, and it was about a man who he wanted to protect the bears because I think the bears were being hunted. I think this is in America. Forgive me, I didn't watch it too well. I didn't watch it properly, and so I've got a bit of lack of knowledge. But this man, he was very at peace with the bears in a way. But spoiler alert, at the end of the documentary, he himself, the bear lover, gets mauled and eaten by a bear.
That's not lovely.
Yeah, and bears are they are scary. Like the way they I mean, also sharks. Yeah, it wasn't I think something that I've taken out of this year, sharks are scary.
I mean, the thing about sharks for me, I'm not typically scared by them, primarily because I'm on land and I don't plan to go into the ocean.
Mm.
Unless I'm on a boat, unless I'm swimming in the beach, which I would rarely
Unless
do.
unless you're on a boat with Andrew Tate, smoking all the
Speak,
vapes in the world.
Speaking of Andrew Tate, we are going to do a podcast on that particular man with a special guest
We are?
very soon. Yes,
Well, that's going to be interesting for me because I actually don't really know anything about him.
I'm surprised you say that because
I've
he's so well known for what he says, and by well known I mean very controversial things he says.
So maybe infamous is the word
Yes,
you're looking for.
but
Wrong.
we
known
aren't going to do
for-
that today. We are doing that down the line. Not too
All
much,
right.
not too far down the line. Maybe next episode or the episode after, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, dude, like the only thing I am aware of, I don't know if aware is the word I'm looking for, but when it comes to Mr. Tate,
Mr.
that's what we
Tate.
can call him. Mr. Tate, the guy who tells you not to
Vape.
vape. Yeah, vape. I was thinking of another word, but
Okay.
basically, the only thing I really know about him or heard of him is that he's said some things about women
Yep.
that are
Very controversial.
fairly,
and
fairly dodgy.
Very sexist.
I don't. Only thing I have heard him say, I think, was the typical thing of they should be in the kitchen.
Yep. But let's not get
That's
too much
the
into
only-
that right now. Let's save
That's
it
the
for
only-
the actual video. All right.
That's the only thing I've heard. The other day, not too long ago, I was walking in the city with a few of my friends, and every time we passed a bald person, my friend would just say, "Oh, there goes Andrew Tate."
Well, actually, I feel like because in my street, when I've just been around, just randomly, I've seen one of my neighbors who actually looks like Andrew Tate.
Well, what an honor that would be for you.
No, it
guy.
would not be.
But I mean, you can go into his mansion and
I don't think there's a mansion in my street.
does he have a? Yeah, I think Andrew Tate has a mansion, or at least he's renting it. I don't know because I've seen a picture of him in one.
On his yacht.
Yeah. But crap. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. This is something a bit different, but we've done the Harry Potter bracket.
Yep. I hope you guys enjoyed
Tournament.
that, by the way.
Yeah. Now we're not gonna say who won because then
Spoiler
that
alert.
kind of big. Yeah, because we want you to go back and watch it because it's really good. Not to toot our own horns.
Yes, I will put a link.
Not to sniff our own farts.
I will put a
but it-
link in in the description or wherever you're watching to that podcast episode if you want to check that out.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, which I, of course, always am. No, not always. The movie that won that tournament, that's the one I least expected to win.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's anything special, to be honest.
Well, screw you then.
Yeah, this might be a bit vague for anyone who's listening if this made it in, because we're not saying what movie it is, but that's why you better watch the
Yes.
tournament before this.
It's all part of the plan.
This will expose whether you're a fake fan or not.
Or, I mean, they might not even be a fake fan. This might be just the first episode they've seen by us. They might have just found us out today. So you
New fan.
can't just assume that, Jay. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need
You
to
can't-
stop assuming
You
things.
can't be dissing our fans like that, all right?
It's because I can't talk to the viewers.
We should do a live stream one
Hurting
time.
at all.
We should do a live where we can actually like reply back to chats. Hands
At
up
least
if we should do
one-
that at least once. Where we have a live
So-
audience to actually give us ideas on what we should talk about in the moment.
Yeah. Why do I feel like a lot of them will come up with some dodgy topics?
One way to
Which
find
is always
out.
fun. Which is always fun, but I don't know. Hopefully it won't be anything too personal, but
Oh, you never know.
yeah. You keep going silent.
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Tell me what you're thinking about, baby. What are you thinking about?
Just want to quickly say Merry Christmas to everyone for yesterday. We
Oh my God.
probably didn't say it at the end of last episode, did we?
I swear we did. I swear we said it almost every episode.
Did we?
I swear. Maybe. Either way, yeah. Merry Christmas. It's come and gone. Happy New Year. It's almost time for that. It's that
Happy
time of the
Boxing
year.
Day.
It is Boxing Day.
If you watch the cricket or
No. Just a straight up no. Do you
Well,
watch? You watch
whatever
the cricket?
whatever you're doing on Boxing Day, whatever you did for Christmas, if you're with family, if you're with friends, I hope you had a wonderful day, wonderful time.
If you're in a
Having a wonderful holiday, wonderful break.
Yeah, if you're in a tent, if you're in a canoe, if your head's stuck in the beehive,
I,
hope you're having a good
if
time.
you're listening to this podcast with a beehive stuck on your head, then props to you because
Yeah,
that is impressive.
yeah. Andrew Tate's got nothing on you. Yeah, I'd like to
Okay.
see Andrew Tate put a beehive on his head.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people enjoy that content.
Oh,
I don't wish pain upon
ooh.
anyone, but it would be some quality content to say
Hmm.
if I say so myself.
Yeah, it might do. It might do pretty good. I've, um, I've got some chicken
I've
in front
I've
of me.
I've got one for you, Jay.
What's
Do
that?
you
Why?
do you use Twitter much?
No.
Because the recent what is with you and your straight nose today?
Because I'm just answering your question.
Because lately Elon Musk bought Twitter and
Oh, did he?
he's been reinstating Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, all these controversial, very interesting speakers back on the social media platforms, and I just want to know your thoughts on them being reinstated.
So Andrew Tate, he's
And
got his platform back.
yeah, on Twitter, and Donald Trump has as well.
Andrew Tate got kicked off Instagram, didn't he?
Yes, but I'm talking about that
Just Twitter.
Elon Musk reinstated him on Twitter, also Donald Trump. So I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on that.
I mean, it just gives the people something to talk about, doesn't it?
I mean, he put up a poll on both of them, and apparently they won by like 100 votes or something.
Wait, so was it just these two, or was there other names in this poll?
All I saw was Donald Trump and Andrew Tate. I'm sure there's been others, but that's all I've seen so far.
Wonder who the others were.
I'm not asking that question.
Will Smith.
He was never banned from Twitter.
God bless Will Smith.
I love Will Smith. What is your favorite movie by Will Smith?
Shark Tale.
Oh my god.
It's a classic.
We were watching that the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, we were, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, good night that.
Yeah.
But personally, I think he's the best in Men in Black.
Oh, okay. This is probably a bad guess for me. For some reason, I was gonna guess that you were gonna say Hitch.
I've never seen it.
I've never really seen it either.
What about Just the Two of Us?
Just, oh, don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, no, that's a really good song. That one. I like both versions. I like the original and I like Will Smith's version.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think Will Smith's is better, but that's just my opinion.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Forgive me,
Nah,
Jay and audience. Forgive me.
we all have our own opinions. You know, one of the greatest quotes. I wonder if you'll have to bleep this. You know, one of the greatest quotes I've ever heard.
No.
It was of a wrestler named Eddie Kingston. He said that his mom always told him, Eddie, our opinions are like assholes. We all have one, and they stink.
Fair enough.
Oh man, like I thought you were gonna clap to that.
I
What an
mean,
opinion. I mean, what a quote.
what a statement.
Last night at work, because we were very ahead of all the jobs, I took the time to bring up to tell everyone some dirty jokes.
Yep,
Do you know what one of my favorite dirty jokes is?
I don't.
It should be alright to say on here. Get this. I think I've told you this one before. So, what did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
What?
He wiped his ass. Get it?
Moving on.
Oh, all right. What now? What next? I mean, we kind of skipped it. What's your thoughts on the whole Elon Musk thing then?
Well, I mean, by this point, I feel like it's just for entertainment. It's just for the lols. It's just for the banter. I don't think it's about if he should be allowed on there, or both of them, Donald Trump and Andrew Tate. I don't think it's about that anymore. I think it's about the memes. Like, no one actually cares if they should be on the platform or not. I think it's just about what people can like create from it, like content wise.
Yeah, 100%.
That's just what I think on it.
You know something we could talk about? I dare you to leave this in. I dare you. I triple dare you. I noticed from the first episode, you didn't leave in me talking about Chainsaw Man.
Whoops.
How could you?
Oh no. Anyway.
Well, so for New Year's, you are going away for a little bit.
Correct.
Yes. Anyway,
You-
for me, I'm looking forward to the 28th of December.
What's on for you?
It's officially going to be Chainsaw Man Day.
Oh god.
That's right. We're almost up to episode 12. This coming week is episode 11. And then when episode 12 comes up, one of my friends, he came up with a genius idea, Albert Einstein level. We are going to meet up. We're going to go into the city. I'm going to try and collect all of the Chainsaw Man manga in one go. We're going to go back to his place. And not only are we going to watch the final episode, we're going to watch the whole season.
My brain hurts.
Mental. Can't wait for that one.
I'm sorry. You know, the whole time you were explaining that, the one thing on my mind was those
Chainsaw?
no, not Chainsaw.
Oh my
The one thing that was going through my mind was, you know, those GIFs that like with the math equations just like moving on the screen at the same time. That
No.
was going through my mind. Well, thanks, Jay. Yeah.
We've been very every time this podcast episode we've said like, oh, I've done this, and the other person's just like, oh yeah. No. We need to support each other.
Yes, we do. I think we've been a bit of we've been rivals today. I think
We have?
haven't been a partner. Instead, we've been distant,
Yeah, we've been like a toxic. No, not a
toxic.
relationship. No, because we're not hurting each other.
Physically, no.
What?
What the hell? I'm just gonna edit that part and just have that with no context.
You fricker! Leave in my reaction to that as well.
Oh
My
man.
God. The power of editing is.
It's all in my
like-
hands.
It's like, as the great Stanley once said, with great power comes great responsibility. And by Lord D. Marty, that responsibility is in your hands.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, you just put them in your pockets.
Well, Jay, anything planned for tomorrow?
Tomorrow is.
Tuesday.
Oh. Well, what is tomorrow?
I don't know. What is
um,
tomorrow for you, Tuesday?
Well, tomorrow for me, Tuesday, it is one day away from Chainsaw Man Day.
Oh boy.
Yes, you are keeping in Chainsaw Man Day because the people must celebrate. Well, the people can do whatever they want. Of course, it's just a reminder that tomorrow, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow will be Chainsaw Man Day. Yeah, looking forward to it. Well, I'll be working tomorrow. What will you be doing tomorrow, buddy?
Well, I will either be leaving today or tomorrow. So I will be probably in the holiday place by this time.
By the beach.
But don't worry, don't stress. We will be having episodes being uploaded, published while I'm away, so you won't miss a thing.
Thank
We
you for
won't miss
telling
a
me.
single
I was
day.
I was a bit worried. I was a bit stressed. Thank you. You've relieved me.
You're
My
welcome.
shoulders have dropped.
So for all those out there that are desperately waiting for the podcast episodes to come out every Monday and Thursday, we will not be missing a day, so do not stress.
Monday and Thursday.
Yes. But apart from that, anything else you want to talk about for this episode, Jay?
I've got nothing really on my mind. I mean, I was going to ask you, what's your favorite day of the week?
I would say... Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Tell you what, this is a bit of a hard one. From childhood, what was your favorite day of the week?
Oh, Friday, easy, because of school.
Right. My favorite was Thursday, particularly Thursday night,
Elaborate.
because you might have one more day left, but Thursday night in a way is a celebration because you've only got one more day left, and then Friday night is the night where you can grab out all your popcorn, you can get all your Pepsi Max, you can sit down, watch Pirates of the Caribbean, and you can enjoy yourself.
Okay, one more question before we wrap this up, Jay.
Yes.
The
Why?
opposite question. What was your least favorite day of the week?
Mm, probably a Sunday.
Sunday? I mean, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
because it's kind of like the same thing with the Thursday, but it's the same sort of situation, but it's a different outlook, I guess.
Yeah.
Because Sunday is the day before it all starts again.
Yep. Fair point.
Yep. What about you? So wait, so what was your least favorite day back in the day?
Well, this is going to be a bit unusual because I think most people would say, as you said, Sunday. Most people would say Monday because it's the start
can
of
I
the
guess?
week. Yes,
Can I guess?
Yes, you can guess.
Wednesday.
How did you get that?
I don't know. There's something about a Wednesday I don't trust.
Okay, well, I will elaborate on it because during a school week, for example, or even just a work week as an adult, it is the middle of the week. It is just in between being stressed, being tired, can't wait for the weekend, but it's still not close.
The canteen is closed.
Yes, exactly.
Was it
Nothing's
actually?
open on a Wednesday night. You're working, you're stressed, you're tired, but you're not close enough to the weekend yet.
A Wednesday night. What about the Wednesday? Like the daytime, not the nighttime.
Oh,
What was bad about Wednesday in the day?
the daytime was even worse because you were still at work and you were thinking about the weekend, but you're still a while away from it.
You're almost there.
Wednesday night is better because you've completed Wednesday and you're like,
Yes.
okay, now I can start thinking about the weekend because Thursday is when it sort of starts to get towards that point into the week.
Wednesday's like that one annoying family member you have to talk to, but you don't want to, isn't it?
Wednesday's like 4 a.m. where it's just the most random time of the week, most random time of the day, and you're just like, what is 4 a.m.? Like, why is it there? You know?
Probably because time.
Yeah, I guess that explains it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
Jay,
Yes, why?
thank you for this fourth episode. It's been an absolute pleasure for another episode.
Pleasure. Well, it's always a pleasure talking with you. Why? Why not?
I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If any of you have stayed this long, thank you. We really appreciate it.
If any of you have stayed this long, please comment a thumbs up if you want to.
It's a thumbs up today, boys and girls. So every episode, if you made it this far, we will say anything. No, not say anything. we will say anything. But I really hope you enjoyed your Christmas with family, friends, loved ones. I really hope you're enjoying your Boxing Day. We hope you have a wonderful start to the new year. If we do not see you by then, but
We should. We'll be back on Thursday,
Yes.
just before the new year.
that is true. We
And
will be
just
seeing you.
after Chainsawman Day, I'll give you an
Okay.
update on how it was.
Yes, that's the first thing we'll talk about in the next episode, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait, honestly.
And if we do not have a guest speaker by then, we will. I don't know where I was going with that. But
So basically, it is what it is.
okay, well, retake that.
Oh.
We might be having a guest speaker on for that next episode. This is what I was trying to say.
Okay. All right.
So anyway, apart from that, Jay, I hope you have a wonderful day.
I see what you did there. Thank you.
Yes. Audience.
Well, why I hope today will comply with your wants and needs.
Okay, well, enough from me. Enough from Jay. Thank you. Have a
Thank
good day.
you.
Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week.
PC Greasy.